I never know what I'll find. But honestly, that's the best part. It might be something small, something forgotten, buried in the earth for decades or even centuries. But the second I uncover it, there's a rush, a thrill, because I know I've just brought a piece of the past back to life. Every discovery tells a story. Some are tied to history, others to lost treasure. But it's not just about the find. It's about the moment, that feeling, and sharing it with people who really understand the excitement. That's what makes this more than just a hobby. It's a passion, a connection, a community.
Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, it's the big detecting show.
It certainly is. And that was my old pal, good friend, Mr. Luke Higgins, who started the big detecting show with me and is there now. In fact, he's probably been there all week at Detectival. Good evening, Donna.
Good evening, David, and good evening, everyone in the chat. Blimey, we've got quite a few people in the chat tonight. Good evening. Oh, that's a goodbye. Hello.
Unfortunately, we haven't got Mr. Gaylor with us tonight.
Unfortunately, you've got me instead.
He's minting about in London at a very, very special event. that I was also invited to, but unfortunately, my work won't allow me to have holidays. I have to have set holidays. So unfortunately, I'm unable to attend said event in London. And hopefully, we'll be able to bring you more news next week and have one of the principal participants of the event here on the show in the near future. But I am receiving a press release pack on Monday from one of the people of the company, and I will hopefully learn more then. But Adrian's had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, so he can't tell me anything.
Well, it's one of those. We can't wait to see what it is.
Somebody in the chat, who's your daddy, has already sort of
Hi, John.
Boom, but John who?
John Clayton says bye, Lady Martin. Hi, John.
You didn't say hello to Jim, did you?
Hello, Jim. Hello, Phil. I said hello to Philip about an hour ago. Christian Holloway, Gareth Howard. Look, can I say thank you to Andrew T? Look what I got. And I've taste tested it.
Oh, you got a posher bottle than we got.
But
you didn't get. You've got a posher bottle than we got, but
I got the big one apparently. I made pancakes this morning, and I put a little bit of maple syrup and some cream. Oh, you've got Canadian. Yeah, I haven't got one of those. I put a little bit of maple syrup and some cream on my pancakes, and then Gary Cook phoned me.
so you didn't get to eat your pancakes still going cold on the side?
No, I was eating them while I was listening to him. I don't think he noticed. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Those of you who I saw at RCM, gosh, too many to name. Loads of people. Really, really lovely event. Very nice weather until the Sunday morning when it lashed it down. But just really good spirits. Land was difficult. Not many finds came up. I think I sent you a picture of a gold ring that came up, Roman ring.
Yes, you did.
And
saw it on social media as well.
Also a silver Roman spoon that came up. There were loads of Roman coins, loads and loads and loads. A couple of fields in particular, absolutely stacks of Roman sort of low grade. Call them grots if you want to, but they're small denomination nummus, and possibly a market site because they were different periods. They weren't like hoard context. They were spills, if you know what I mean. They were all over the field. Couple of hammers came up. Few Celtic coins, few Celtic units came up. But it was beautiful land. And if the soil had have been, I love the word, moist, I think a lot more would have come up. We were on fantastic land. We needed some moisture. There were only a couple of fields that you would call easy digging. And yeah, it's a shame, really. Moist. So, and I took the Deus Master out, which had just updated with version 2, which I hadn't tried. So I was basically taking a new machine out, for want of a better word, because obviously you take it out with the new version. It doesn't sound like the old version. You're still digging lots of crap to try and get used to it. But took it out today, and I got more in about an hour and a half today than I had in the whole weekend. So I've got the biggest, I haven't got it up here. I've got the biggest dandy button I think I've ever found. I had a heart stopper though. Actually thought it was a silver shilling. It was right on its side and it picked that up, but I actually thought it was a silver shilling how it was sitting. So never mind, till next time maybe.
Well, we'll be able to talk more about the Rodney Cook Memorial event with tonight's guests because they were both there at the weekend.
Yes.
Thoroughly enjoyed themselves by the look of it. As did everybody who attended. You did have a thunderstorm at one point, but other than that, the weekend was
had to let the tent dry out. But yeah, well, particular thanks to Gary for hosting it, and John, and the volunteer marshals were fantastic, especially Nigel, who told me where to go. And it's one reason that Derek had a smile on his face. But also hanging out with TC, James Barnes, Stephen Brame, Andrew T, having a few drinks with them, and Steve Cord as well. which is lovely. Had a really
Eagle-eyed EDI. Tonight you get a free pass because Adrian's not here.
Yes. Hello, James. How are you doing?
Don't have to put you on the naughty step.
He's such an angel. I don't know why you keep banning him. He's a lovely lad.
Because he's abusive and foul-mouthed. Not like me and Adrian.
He's so nice. He is so
And
nice.
this weekend it's Detectival, so hopefully it's got to be moist. Now, usually for the past God knows how many years, well, way back to 2018, in effect, we've streamed live at Detectival every year. Apart from obviously COVID, when we done 3 nights on the run from I think it was 7 p.m. till midnight. We done Detectival, virtual Detectival. So it's the first time that I'm not going to Detectival since 2018, and the first time that the show hasn't streamed from Detectival, unfortunately. But I hope all the best that everybody goes this weekend, and I know Pete's going to pull off a fantastic event.
Well,
and from what he said, there's going to be some fantabulous goodies probably going to come up from the historical context of the area.
It is a outstanding location, so I know where it is. For those of you who know I didn't get a ticket, I did manage to get one at the last minute. It's in really Roman territory. It's quite near Royston, which, if any of you know Royston, is a really Roman area.
Royston Vasey?
No, not Royston Vasey, but there will be some strange people about, I'm sure, most of them are Detectival. And it's in a rich area where there are many small villages, and there's been a lot of village shift over the years. And I actually know from the academic world quite a bit about that area, because there was a guy who came and did a tutorial for us who'd done a study of that area. But there is a potential for any period of history. I think there's a deserted medieval village site, at least one on the land that we're going to have. There's going to be a couple of dealers who've got stuff up their sleeve that might be interesting. XP have got to take part in their detector challenge and a raffle on their stand. The Go Trainer app is available again, and obviously everyone drop by and say hello to Adrian and Jules on the treasure hunting stand.
Gareth Howard, Time Team have been down in Grimsby, and I have been given permission to detect on one of my friends' land, 1 field away from where Time Team guys are, and he's going on Sunday.
Fantastic, Gareth. You do know that they don't find anything until the last half an hour, don't you? And then they find half a cup and say it was the burial of a prince. I think that's how it goes, isn't it? Time Team. Say nothing.
I'm not in the in crowd.
Yeah. I think that it's Time Team went and did their little dig at Sutton Hoo, I think it was last year, and they were back doing another one this year on the back of potentially finding nothing. And then they did actually come across something that was quite interesting that's pushed them on. And actually, it's turned out to be really, really important. So you never know. You never know.
Thing is with archaeology, Donna, finding nothing is as important as finding something.
It's important. It's all part of the story of our landscape. And that's the truth. That is the truth.
Well, let's bring on tonight's guest. Good friends of the show, friends of mine locally.
I'm very excited for this.
And obviously, they're in the chat every week, watch the show every week. It's Derek and Anne Sherwin. Good evening, both.
Hello.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Angie's on the right, just in case you're concerned. So, for those of you who don't know you personally, because I do, introduce yourselves, if you will.
Derek and Anne Sherwin. We've been married. Thank you. Yes.
That's it. Bye, then.
I've been married now about
27
years. Yeah, when she said that.
Well done.
27 years. we've been into metal detecting for about
2017.
About 2017 we kicked off, I think. Metal detecting got into it.
It mainly started trying to find when our horse had lost a shoe in a field.
Yeah.
So we decided we ought to get a metal detector to try and find lost shoes, because obviously if there's nails still in them and the horses tread on them, it can put injuries and that. So
I have never ever heard that reason before, Ange. Brilliant.
That's how we got the first detector. Yeah. I mean, we've always been interested in sort of history, archaeology, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that was a main trigger.
I think part
so
of it also
what spurred you on then from when you got your detector? I won't ask you what kind it was yet, but obviously you were looking for a horseshoe. Why didn't you stop at the horseshoe? What made you carry on?
I think it was just, like I say, we've always had
an interest in history and archaeology and anything like that, and we thought.
So we started having a look around for local clubs.
Yeah, enjoyed the club,
and that's how we got into it.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, I had to put it on big screen, and I thought you had a dog sitting on your lap, Derek, but it's a picture on your t-shirt.
It's a picture on my t-shirt.
And of course, when we restarted having the Tempest meetings, which was the group that I was running, we started coming along to our meetings as well, so got to know you a little bit better. Unfortunately, didn't keep them up because I don't have time.
Yeah. This is it. They do take up a lot of time and work, don't they? That's the problem.
They do, and especially obviously getting land, and especially in this area now, because as you both know, because you take part in a lot of them, there's so many different organisers in the area now. It's
you've just
ridiculous.
Lost one of your permissions, haven't you?
Yeah, there's a group taking over one of my permissions as well. So
really,
yeah.
Facebook,
Do you want me to go down and sort them out, Derek?
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, that's of interest, I suppose, to other viewers. You know what? So basically, you've got a permission from the farmer, and then a group comes along, and are they offering the farmer money or?
Yeah, that's it.
And then that's it.
There was you and another chap, hadn't you? I think there was a couple of you that had the permission originally.
That's right.
And
Derek, can you move your head to the right a little bit?
There you go.
Yes.
You've got a light. I've got a light behind you that keeps dazzling us.
I was going to say, don't move. It's all right. My glasses are dazzling. My glasses are reflective. What machine did you start with? I'm assuming, Ange, do you detect as well, or do you both have a detector?
I started a little bit, but because I've got health problems, I've got scoliosis, which is curvature of the spine, and I can't cope with the digging.
Right.
So I struggled as well with the weight of the detector, but at last year's Rodney Cook, Derek bought a Deus too.
Yeah.
And that I am finding easier. So I'll occasionally have sort of 10, 15 minutes. I'll tend to go out with Derek and slowly go around with him. Derek does the digging and I fill the holes in, sort of thing.
No, that's right.
So we do it between us.
It's a team.
It's a team effort. I feel like he's caddy most of the time.
Well, that's how we met. We met in the field. I was pretty much on my own in the field or so, I thought. And this chap came walking up to me and said, "Lady Martin, hello, I'm Derek Sherwin," which was really nice. And we had a good old chat. And what I didn't tell him was that, because he hadn't found much and neither had I, but what I didn't tell him was, as I was leaving the field, I met Nigel, who was one of the volunteers who'd been out detecting, and he was one of the volunteer marshals, and all of them, I think, grabbed an hour or so out in the field. And he'd actually said, "Oh, I saw somebody dig a hammered just this side of where the scrap bin is." So I thought I quite fancied going and detecting down near that old house. There's a very tempting 16th century like hall house. And I wandered down there because there was no one in the field. I thought, I can go where I like. And because Derek comes on and we're chatting. And as he walked back, he's such a nice guy. As he walked back towards that way, the area where the bin is, I thought, God, I really hope he finds a hammered there. And I saw him bend down to dig. and then all of a sudden become animated. And then he just came marching across the field with the biggest grin on his face. It was fantastic. That couldn't happen to a nicer bloke. I was so chuffed for you. So have you got a picture, Dave?
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's one picture I do have.
Go on then.
Showing it's a different matter.
Is it tiny, isn't it?
Tiny thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, enough about the coin.
There you go. And I saw 2 hammered, and that's one of them. And
that was on the day one. Yeah.
And that's Eddie Halfpenny, isn't it?
Was it Eddie Farthing or something like that? Perhaps is it a Farthing?
They're actually. I mean, they are tiny, and they're actually quite rare. People just don't find them because they're so small. But what a great find! Nice condition as well.
Yeah.
My apologies
really
to
nice.
people in the chat who have sent me inbox messages on Facebook Messenger. Generally, I don't get an alert, and I've just sent a message to James Barnes and realised I've got a load of messages again, so I do apologise. Sorry, carry on.
Brilliant. So, what machine did you get at first, then, Derek?
The very first one we had, well, discarding the one that we were going to use for finding horseshoes, because it was one of these cheap little things off Amazon kind of thing. We didn't know anything about it and didn't know what to buy or anything.
That was years ago, wasn't it?
That was years ago.
When we first had the horse, yeah.
That's right. And it was the kind of thing that batteries lasted less than 5 minutes, before they died, and totally useless. And she started looking around the internet and
doing the research, like the females do, Donna.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Here we go.
read the reviews, count the stars, read the good reviews and the bad ones, weigh it up.
That's it. Yeah.
We got a Technetics Eurotech Pro.
Right, and how to find that?
Good machine, very basic machine, but hey, I found some stuff with it. I found the first hammered coin with it. Found a half cut
in the field looking for a horseshoe, I must say.
In the field looking for a horseshoe, yeah. Half cut King John. I found loads of horseshoes with it. Yeah. But it was great, it was a beginning machine. It was superb.
Especially if you're finding hammers, and that must really spur you on.
Yeah. Oh, it really does give you a boost. Yeah.
And it does. I mean, it's really good for people to know that. Somebody's tuning in and thinks, I can't afford to spend like £100 on a detector. And I don't know if I like it. You do still find stuff. I remember with my first cheap, crappy detector. I mean, it wasn't that crappy, but it was not great. And I can't even remember what it was now. But I did actually find stuff. And that's what spurs you on to finding more and getting something more expensive and, pursuing the hobby. So how easy did you find it to learn about it then?
It was okay. I mean, there was plenty of videos on the internet, different people using it and all kinds of advice that you normally get when you're trying to learn a new machine, and experimenting a lot of the time with it as well. Trying all the different controls. There weren't that many controls. I think it was just 2 on them, like an iron volume and something else, and that was it. It was very, very basic, but they did the job. It was okay. So
where did you go from there?
Where I go from there, I went on to the Simplex. It was the Nocta Simplex, and that was a great machine. That was really nice.
Yeah, not long after they come out, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah. Everybody's raving about this Simplex, and I thought, I've got to try one of these. So okay, we'll get one of those. So I tried that, and again, I found hammered coins with it, and it was a cracking machine.
So whereabouts do you live exactly?
We're about 8 miles from Dave. Oh,
really?
Hello, we're around the corner. We are indeed.
So you had quite a trip then down to the RCM.
Yeah. We're in Southeast Cheshire. We're just over the Cheshire border from North Staffordshire.
Yeah.
So how long did it take?
Which is why Ange doesn't sound like a chip eater and make me cringe. She sounds nice because she's from Cheshire.
She does sound nice. What? So how long did it take you to get home?
About 3 hours. 3 hours thereabouts, wasn't it?
Took us 4.5 to get down there, didn't it?
Yeah, it took us 4.5 hours to get down there.
It should have taken me 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It took me 5.5 hours to get there. It took me 5 hours to get back.
Good grief.
Yeah, road closed. Ended up back on the M4, and it was a car park. Couldn't find a way to get to Oxford.
Andrew T, as some people might be aware, is on a massive yearly British expedition. He's been up north to Cumbria, He met Stephen Brain detecting in, I think, Cumbria / Lancashire. He's been all the way down to, I think, Devon. And he's been out detecting this week with a group whose name eludes me. He's been to the RCM. He's at Detectival next week. So he's on a proper world Canadian detecting extravaganza.
Good evening, Gary. I think he said he's going back on Tuesday. So that's the end of his trip is on Tuesday. So where did you go then from your Simplex?
I went from there because we heard about this fabulous new machine that had come out called the Nocta Legend.
Right.
I heard everything about that and I thought, that sounds good. So we got one, didn't we?
I bought you one for your 60th birthday.
She bought me one for my 60th birthday. Which is
You're
nice,
not
wasn't it?
60, Derek.
Doesn't look it.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I'm beyond that.
I'd have bought 59.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Buy you a pint. Yeah, I'm 63. But anyway, I bought the Legend, and Ange bought me the Legend, and that was a bit of a shock to the system actually, because it was like going from controls wise, like going from a skateboard to something that could launch a space shuttle. It was ridiculous. There was that many. I thought, what the hell is this? How do I work this thing? And anyway, I've got to work it eventually, and I got to enjoy it. It's a great machine. Really like the Legend. Yeah. Anyway, last year we went to RCM, the main RCM, and
you are missing a little bit of the story out there.
Go on.
It started off quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he went to a rally, and he found.
This is a spooky story. Tonight's spooky story. Here we go.
Oh.
Well, let you tell it then.
Yeah, go on then. Right. It was a dig just outside of Leek, and got a fantastic signal.
For people that don't know, Leek is a small town, sort of in North Staffordshire, sort of North Staffordshire, Cheshire border.
Yeah.
Very pretty little market town that I have to drive through twice a day.
Yeah, it's a nice town, Leek. Anyway, got a signal, dug it up, and it was a little tiny die-cast toy gun. And it got like a gent's dress ring around the handle.
Wow.
Right.
That's how I found it, buried in the ground.
Yeah.
Obviously meant something to somebody.
Yeah, like an offering.
Yeah, it was weird.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like a gent's wedding ring type thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, quite a thick ring.
Or signet ring, something like that.
But it wasn't gold. It was just like an ordinary steel type.
It was
a ring.
Yeah, it's pitted and a bit rusty in places, but I found that quite bizarre that this had been buried just like that. And anyway, took it home. I went on several rallies and that, and my finds just dried up.
Right.
Couldn't find a thing.
I couldn't, I'm finding junk and all this kind of stuff, but my decent finds just dried up completely for weeks and weeks and weeks. And Ange says to me, "Luke, get rid of that gun. Get rid of it." So found another rally that was not at the same farm, but it's the same sort of location, same sort of area of Leek. And I reburied it.
Yeah.
Buried it. And after then, things started picking up again. I started having decent finds.
Yeah, and you bought the dates and it's just taken up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That doesn't explain my lack of finds.
If you find a little die-cast gun with a ring around it, just leave it in the
leave it there.
I don't even have a picture of it anymore because I erased the pictures and everything from my phone. I thought I'd just forget about it.
That is mad, though, isn't it? I mean, we as detectivists sometimes you do attach things with sort of certain things or happenings, but I've made offerings in the field. I don't think I've ever reburied anything because it was creepy.
Yeah,
they wouldn't believe me at the weekend.
If it was creepy, I'd have to have it.
They wouldn't believe me at the weekend that I found a silver denarius by dowsing. They were having none of it. That James was properly offended that I even.
You weren't at the RCM No Frills last year when I got my dowsing rods out, which I'd never used. I was playing with them and I was making Shane dig up, and we were oddly finding stuff with the dowsing rods, which I can't quite comprehend.
Yeah.
No, I just got better dowsing rods, and I thought let's have a go with them sometime. Just try it out sheer curiosity, just see if it really does work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked them to find. I'd lost where my hoard location was, and I normally go pick up a few extra coins a year. And I asked them to point to where it was, and they took me straight to it, and it was way further over across the field than I'd remembered it.
Donna,
So I wouldn't have found it.
Tony Kaywood says it's your round tomorrow.
It is not. It is absolutely TC's, and I've got it. You put that even in the message when I said I think it's your round, and you said, yes, I think it is. You're such a cheat, TC. Terrible.
Well, listen, all these stories that we tell about TC, are you getting to realise that they're all true now?
He's a gentleman. He is a proper look.
He
BS,
is. I'm getting for the
he's
first
actually
time.
BS.
RCM. He's a lovely guy.
Oh, Donna, I
He
forgot
is.
to say before, Royston Vasey. Do you know whose real name that is?
No.
You don't know that?
No.
So the League of Gentlemen.
Yes.
The League of Gentlemen. Royston Vasey was the town. It was named after a very popular rude comedian. It's
Really?
Chubby Brown's real name.
Is it really?
It is.
Yeah,
I never knew that. That's
No, I
because I've not seen Chubby Brown since he was on something like The Comedians years ago.
We went to a Christmas show. Well, we didn't go to a Christmas show. It was in June in bloody Victoria Hall in Stoke-on-Trent. Must be 15 years ago. We were all issued Christmas hats when we got there. I think it's June.
That sounds about right.
Christmas hat on. It was his Christmas special DVD. And there's me most of the way through because obviously I don't laugh quietly.
He has been here. We've got a little theatre in the town, and he has actually been here, but I haven't stumped up.
They had the last time he was in Congleton. They had all the people outside with placards and stuff campaigning against him.
You can't. You're never going to change. You're never going to change somebody like that. So anyway, back to Derek and Ange. Derek, I saw you at RCM. Do you often go to the big rallies? Are you a big fan of the big rallies?
Yeah, I've been to some of the more local ones. There are one or two local groups that are about, and every now and again I go to one of them rallies.
We've done RCM 3 years on the trot, haven't we?
Pretty much so, yeah. Yeah, we have.
Nice vibe. Are you going to go to any of the other ones?
It's just getting time off work this year. This year's right out, I'm afraid. So I can't.
We'd have liked to have done Detectival, but they didn't give enough time between telling you when the date was going to be, so that you could arrange time off work.
Yeah.
No, and I think that's the problem, isn't it? And they sold out.
I'm a bit like you, Dave. I have the same kind of problem at work. I've got to.
Where do you work, Derek?
Well in advance. Sorry.
Where do you work?
Royal Mail. I'm a postie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and we've got to book our holidays sort of well in advance, usually before the dates are announced. So it's a bit of a luck of the draw, really. It's just by sheer chance that this year's RCM No Frills fell on a time when I'd booked holiday off. So
it's like you've been given a sheet today, haven't you? You've got 2 weeks for next year.
Yeah.
But we don't know when the rallies are, so you're sort of picking blind in the hope.
Usually the first 2 weekends in September is your best bet.
Well, that's what we did this year, and that's how we managed to get at RCM.
Yeah.
Last week.
Just interrupting before they disappear, a couple of comments. At Will Wayne says, if you hear the crows cawing when you unearth something, leave it there and rebury it. 666. So if you hear them cawing, put it back. Gareth Howard says, Chubby Brown lives near me out in Tetney. Who would have thought, Gareth? TC says, anyone at Detectival tomorrow? Jelly is apparently Andrew T, it's his round because when he came to order at the bar, everyone had gone home. I don't believe that for a minute, Andrew. TC said it was lovely to meet Derek and Ange last week.
Yeah, nice meeting TC.
Yeah, so I think it's Andrew's round. And Jacqueline said, hello, everyone, and what's back from the birthday meal? I hope it was delicious, Jacqueline. Where's Derek and Ange gone? Hello? They mentioned 6-6 and now there's a bit. Is it just me?
It's just you, Donna.
What's going on? We said 666.
We said 666.
Strange.
I'm not even saying it.
Hello?
Donna's cursed.
Hello.
Oh, there she is.
There you go.
Don't mention the number of the beast, Donna.
Horrible people.
I've just Donna's had them as well. We've had some pictures off Adrian. I can't show them, but we've had some pictures off Adrian and a video. What's up with you, Donna?
You keep freezing up.
She's frozen
good.
again.
And is it good?
Donna?
Me?
No,
there's no Donna Ange or Donna Derrick.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you keep freezing up.
Yeah. Dave's okay. It's Donna that's freezing.
I'm here chatting away.
I
can hear you, but you're not moving.
Am I okay now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gareth Howard used to have a friend who lived at number 667. They called him the neighbour of the beast.
I thought it was you lot.
Hey.
You've gone again, Donna. You can hear you, but you can't see you. I'm going to kick you, Donna. You can log back in, all right?
I'm going to log out.
Yeah, I already logged you out. That means she can't. That means she can't talk for a minute. Result.
Hey, it's talking about all this spooky stuff, isn't it? Really, eh? That's what's done it.
So, are you off out this weekend?
Hopefully, maybe a bit of time. I used to get a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday morning, generally. You know, when I can, like
if you're not at a rally.
If I'm not at a rally or something like that, because so all being well, if the weather's okay, you know, I'll nip out and have a couple of hours to sell me permission. And
he's getting old, Dave. He's a bit of a fair weather detectorist now.
Is that better?
Yes, that's better.
There you go. You're moving
That
now.
was really weird. So I'm chatting to me, and it looked like all of you lot had dropped out, and I was just sitting here.
No,
chatting.
we were fine.
That was very confusing. That was after that.
It's the number of the crows.
Just don't mention the number again, Donna.
I think at Will Wayne is haunted. Anyway, I see Dean McAvaddy's in. Dean McAvaddy.
Donna.
Who's your daddy? Do you know how he introduced himself to me? Hello, I'm Dean. And I went, Dean, and he went, who's your daddy?
Good lad.
Anyway, he had a bit of a find. He had quite a nice find, and I sent you.
I mean, I'm going to have to find that.
You're going to have to find that. Do you want to find the thing it is, right? The actual thing that he found?
I've got to scroll all the way up, woman. Hold your horses.
This is about
talk amongst yourselves.
But anyway, and also Nick Berry was lovely to meet Nick, and yeah, we had a really good laugh, and we did do an intro for the show, but unfortunately, the chap who we asked to video the intro for the show, he didn't video the actual bit that we actually did for the show. He videoed the bit where it all went wrong, but that was funny, and you could play that if you wanted to.
I've got all sorts of videos here off you. What's this one?
I know you've got videos. You've got it raining, thunderstorms, me chatting, Dean's finds. You've got Derek somewhere, but you can't.
Yeah, that was fun Sunday morning.
Did you get?
Can you hear that one?
Garden.
Can you hear that?
Those be the hills.
Yeah.
This was Friday.
The detecting field.
Yeah. That was from my tent.
What a day.
I don't know, detectorist detecting in your front garden.
I know that. Well,
look at John Lydell all the way in Greece.
Apparently, the Romans are already coming up. So, day one, RCM.
Yeah, not for me.
That was the Roman ring that came up.
Yes,
that
came up
Lovely,
first afternoon that came up.
Gosh.
Bit of a stunner. Yeah.
Good morning. So here we are at the RCM No Frills at Melksham, near Chippenham actually. Very nice fields. Nothing much coming up. Denarius, Roman ring, gold Roman ring. Not for me. Anyway, I'm going to flip you around and show you the site. So this is field 4, and this is where really nice Denarius come up yesterday. And here's my dais. And over there in the distance, if you can see a young man swinging away somewhere, there he is, right in the middle there, is our favourite Andrew T. Anyway, This is Saturday, RCM 20.
Some of the finds that come up that were in our chat, that was one of the Roman brooches.
Yeah, I think there were a few fibs come up. That sovereign, half sovereign. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm lost now.
Oh yeah, could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Somebody had about 20 Romans, small denomination Romans,
my
in
word.
one afternoon, I think.
Blimey.
Good grief.
Yeah. Look at
Some
that.
bloke and Ange.
An Ange.
There you go.
Is this your husband with a strange woman? Couldn't be very more strange, Ange.
I'm used to it, Donna.
Damn rumbled.
Yeah, that was great. We were having a picture all together as the crew hanging out, and John walked past and we said, "Come and join us." And Gary photobombed, so that was really
Which
nice.
one's you, Donna?
I got my massive Regton sweatshirt on at the front bit.
Yeah.
Can you not tell? I look like Teletubby. It comes down to my knees, but it's very warm. Yeah, that was Sunday morning as I was due to pack up. Look at that sky. That's what you call a lazy...
That wasn't you. That was Stephen Brame.
This one?
He said the RCM No Frills at Melksham. Thanks to the Big Detective Show, I've made some great friends with all through the Big Detective Show from Stephen Brame.
Yeah, yeah.
There he is again with Andrew T. And
Stephen had the time of his life, I tell you. We had, he can drink, you know. He can put it away. Yeah, we had some brilliant conversations, and him and TC bonded over astronomy. So Detectival this weekend, if the weather is fine and we can see the sky, he's going to give us a tour of the night sky.
marvellous.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's your Roman ring again.
Yeah, that's the ring in the cabinet. And you can see, sad, isn't it, that it's bent, but I'm sure you could get that straightened out. It's a beautiful thing. It's actually quite
big.
And
that's the silver Roman spoon.
Yeah.
That came up just over the hedge from where I was camped, apparently. And that looked like a superb field, massive field. Looked really tempting. Didn't actually get on that one. But
is that field 5?
Field 5, yeah.
Field 5 is enormous, isn't it?
Yeah, huge. But that was so fragile. And that was the sunrise on Sunday morning from my tent. Look at that. It looks so promising.
There's another video at the bottom, but it has got a thumbnail, so that could be anything that I've sent. Oh, it's not. It's your thunderstorm.
Tent may be wet when put away. Did you see the lightning?
I didn't see any lightning.
That was one blessing this year, that we were booked to camp, but Derek's brother lives down near Wiltshire and we've not seen him for a long time. And when Derek said, "We're down your neck of the woods," he said, "Oh, you must come and stop with us."
Yeah.
So we did.
So we stopped, but so we sort of missed out on sitting together and having the chat on the Friday night.
Yeah, well, there were no chairs, but yeah.
But on saying that, there was no trying to put away a wet tent on Sunday morning.
Yeah, I was lucky actually. I got a window of opportunity. It dried out enough. I left it for a bit, and it dried out enough that I could actually put it away dry, because it was a bit breezy up there, so it went away dry in the end. But it took me a little while because it was so windy, and I had a 5-man tent that wanted to be a kite, and I was trying to put it away on my own. So I was sort of laying on it in the end. I'm just glad there wasn't anyone else in the field at the time.
Nick Berry says the Roman that owned that spoon was right-handed. The wear is on the left.
Isn't that interesting? That is interesting. And Nick,
he knew your daddy said he had an eyes-only glass pale blue bead.
Yes, he did. He showed me his finds, and he got that stunning little, what we all thought was a pendant at the time, that just couldn't ID. And it turns out, I've sent him a picture of exactly what it is, which is a military Roman military buckle pin. So it's very particular. It's actually quite rare. And we worked really hard, didn't we, Dean? And Dean is a lovely bloke as well. We worked really hard to ID that. So, because I couldn't, the context said it ought to be Roman. It just didn't look Roman as a pendant. And I had wondered about it being a buckle pin, but it just looked too short and stubby. If you can see the central pin, it looks like a bird. That's actually got a hook on the back. So, a hook like one of those big sort of medieval pins from an annular brooch has. And it just looks like a pendant. It almost looks like a duck, but it doesn't.
What are them numbers there?
That'll be.
Sorry, this isn't the one he found, is it?
This is actually in the Metropolitan Museum, believe it or not. Those buckles are such a rare type. But that pin is actually a really, really rare find. He showed it to his Flo today, and his Flo's, I'm not really sure that's what it is. It's identical. It is what it is. Not really sure that's it, but I'll keep it in mind. And you can see why that's it, but you can see why you'd think it was a pendant. Mm-hmm. But it absolutely is 100% that. It's a pin off a Roman military buckle. And I sent Dean that picture because it really clearly illustrates that is exactly what it is. And like I say, really, really rare find, and the Flo can't ID it. She's going to keep it in mind, is what she's going to do, which means he can keep it, which is great. Wonder who they are.
Derek, one of Angie's favourite places.
And whereabouts is that? Is that Stratford?
That's the second home, that is.
Little Morton Hall.
Is it? Yeah. That looks beautiful.
Do you remember when we had Bob on the show talking about Biddulph Grange and Little Morton Hall?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Long time ago.
No, I didn't. I've just started now.
It's Thursday. It's 8 o'clock. And it's the Big Detective Show. Again?
And again.
Hang on. It's the Big Detective Show. You're watching the Big Detective Show. Right. Yeah, that's what so again. Wait till he nods his head and we'll all do it then.
Imbeciles. I have alcohol.
We had quite a lot of alcohol. Was I in serious conversation then? Honestly, brilliant laugh, these guys. We had some very good intellectual conversation. Really good, intelligent conversation. We talked a lot about detecting, a lot about fines.
Was you trying to get him to cross your palm with silver there?
Well, Andrew, no. Andrew was just so happy that he's going to be going away with his Roman coin. He actually found a Roman coin and chuffed to bits, and he's happy that he's going away with that.
Good for him.
Which is more than I found all weekend. I just found little bits of toot. But now I was testing out the version 2. I said that earlier on the dais, and it was just what it's done is it's made it slightly more. It reminds me of the Nox when I first got the Nox 800 and I was detecting and picking up all the really little tiny bits. You're listening to everything. You don't want to miss anything, and you've got to see what it is. When you're testing something new, of course, you've got to dig it. But I was spending a lot of time digging lots of tiny things, and the big stuff that I did find was all crap, rubbish. So today I went out and I smashed it. I've found a few cool things today. So
I just need to go with the cats some food.
Got to feed the cat. Back in a sec. Actually, Donna, I found the same thing with my dais. I've been using Legacy for quite a while now, which has been great. Real nice program. Finding loads of stuff with it, but also lots of very little tiny things as well.
Yeah.
And later on Saturday, just for the hell of it, I thought I'll just switch it back to the general program, see what happens. And it's weird. It's just like it brought the machine to life again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Completely different thing. And that's when I found the Eddie halfpenny.
Yeah. I mean, I think, and I'm a really big advocate for, these machines they're made by experts. They are tested and tested and tested. They're beta tested by field testers who know what they're doing. They advise the company.
Like Adrian, because he's the world's greatest.
Is he? Yeah. No.
Hold on. No, I've actually got proof. If you just wait 1 moment, I've got proof. I don't know where it is, but I do have proof. No, that's not it. There it is.
He may be rubbish at jokes, but Adrian joins the team as one of the most experienced field testers in the world.
In the world.
He's never going to live it down. Is that with a KG and Ringy included as well? But the point being, I've always said, there's so much goes into development. And the first thing that pretty much 50% of people do is get the machine, switch it on, look on YouTube for like who's running a hot program, who's got the Super Viking Thor mode program or whatever they call it. Don't even use it in general ever, because that's for children, right? That's for people who don't know what they're doing. They put something in it which makes it really unstable, and then they go out and moan because they don't find anything.
Yeah.
It's not just get used to it in general.
Yeah.
Think about, the version 2, like I say, is a lot more sensitive. If it's not working for you, knock down the sensitivity. Always adjust to the ground conditions if you need to. Then if you're ready for something a bit hotter, faster or whatever, that's built into the machine. You don't need to start tweaking that, putting the volume up on that, put that down 1, turn that up 3. No. It just disappears up its own backside, and then you do stop finding things, I think. But keep bleeping. What is it? Best bleeping dad ever. Who got you that?
The kids, obviously. Some random person's not going to go, "Hey, Dave, mate, I've got
Did you not go to the shop, buy it yourself, and walk in the dinner table and go, look, see, I told you I was.
Wayne Rowland has asked me to give a big shout out to Gary Smith for sorting the RCM raffle out for the Roman cabinet. So that's coming soon. I think that must be. So that'll be lockdown competitions. We showed the pictures last week of Wayne's cabinet. So if you want to participate,
I've seen it.
Get on the lockdown competitions.
Derek,
look, I've got no room for it.
In now you've seen it in 3 dimensions. Can you describe it to the rest of the viewers, that cabinet?
Oh, it's hard to describe. I mean, it's just it's so well made, and I love the sort of display effect he's got in the middle with the Roman the breastplate.
Yeah,
it's just so nice. It's the kind of thing you would see in a museum. It's museum quality. It's just so nice. I'd love one. We just haven't got the room for it. That's the only thing.
Well, don't buy a raffle ticket then, because you'll probably win one.
You have to stop buying books. You have to stop buying books, Ange. Talking of buying books, I can't see any books around you.
They're upstairs.
Can you not see the ceiling
everywhere?
I've got books everywhere. Well, I was going to say, what about the guy at the raffle at RCM? There was a guy won the Deus 2. So they chose 8 tickets for the 8 detectors, and then they called all the other prizes. Each of the original 8 had been put in an envelope. They undid the envelopes, called out the prizes. Guy won a Deus 2, and I think it was number 422 with whatever colour. And they pulled out the first prize of a manticore with a spare coil, and it was the consecutive number, and he'd won that as well, and he wasn't there. How about that? Anyway, look at it. It's bigger than you think.
Isn't that amazing?
The workmanship is outstanding. I mean, the jaws are beautiful. They're all lined. They've got coin compartments in. I mean, it's just, get on board, chaps. This is for a great cause, but in real life, that is something that you just want to polish it and touch it and put your most beautiful coin. I was going to say coins. I've got a few, but put your most beautiful coins in there. Have it as a talking piece. It is stunning. And I hope
I'd get rid of the telly and all that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it is absolutely incredible, and I hope somebody wins that who's really going to cherish that, because it's that special. So, Derek, anyway, we were talking about going to the big rallies. Do you go to any regular local rallies, or you just mainly go out on your own?
I mostly get on my own Sunday morning. Sunday's the only sort of day I get off really, because I work like 6 days a week.
Really, blimey.
Yeah, so something like my only free day. I have a rota system at work, so I have sort of a 4 on 1 off kind of system, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll get every 5th week off, and I might go out, you know, if I can get some time off in the week. But yeah, it's mostly on my own on a Sunday morning. If there's a local sort of rally I fancy from one of the Facebook groups, I'll drop onto that. You know, there's 1 or 2 good groups around at the minute. So yeah, that's it basically.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I mean,
Angie's brought show and tell.
And, this is fantastic. Look at this. This is the reliquary box.
he stopped making those, didn't he?
Monarch
Stop making them.
Designs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, the work that's gone into that is superb.
Little.
I keep all my decent find in there. All my best finds are kept in here. So I've got hammered coins and all sorts of things. I've got a silver chain I found, and there's a gold chain or bits of a gold chain I've found, and all sorts of bits and pieces really. So
I love that you're using it for what it's intended for, though.
Yeah.
You just do know elusive Roman, though.
I have not yet got a Roman coin. I want a Roman coin.
Have you not found one?
I have not found a Roman coin yet. I
Oh,
was hoping
Derek.
this last weekend to get one. Prime Roman country, not one.
Did you go on field 18?
Yes, went all the way down to the bottom, all the way around that bottom end. Nah, still nothing. I just didn't walk over the right spot, but that's what happens, you know.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah,
It is.
pot leg as well.
You do know what is going to happen. You're going to find about 20 now.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's what will happen. We've got loads around here. Yeah, it's just.
I'm surprised we don't find more up here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because we're about 34 miles from Chester, which if the Romans hadn't left, that would have probably been the capital, not Londinium.
Mm-hmm.
Deva was.
I think you're in more hilly country though, aren't you?
We've also got
We've got
New
Chester.
Toxeter's
What?
not far away. Roaster's not far away. All what Shane's detecting is not far away.
Chesterton.
Yeah.
See, I always wondered.
So there's Roman in the area. There's a lot of sort of marching camps and that, but
Middlewich.
I wonder whether it's because the north was a little bit more military,
More frontier-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where you've got military towns and people aren't going outside.
So
of
what you're trying to say is we're harder in the north. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you definitely are.
Yeah.
No, we're well soft in the south, but I think that the south was where they had their villas and their holiday homes, and the leaders and their staff of the Senate or whatever construct they had in this country in terms of governance. They would have their country palaces and their villas and things, and I don't think they had so much
too
of
cold
it.
up. Too cold
We
up
don't
north
get
for them.
we don't get so much military stuff where I am at all in East Anglia as they do further down south. So on the south coast, they get quite a lot of military stuff. You get quite a lot of Roman military stuff in the north, but we don't tend to get so much. Ours is a much more settlement kind of stuff. So where you've got a lot of Romano-British villages and you've got roads and things like that, lots of them, but you've just got country villas and villages and towns, and it's a little bit more rural, I think, even then.
We're sort of halfway between Roxeter and Chester, aren't we?
Yeah.
Deva and-
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, there will be sites there that people just don't know about, but I think they're harder to look for when you have hilly terrain. You got to do a lot more legwork uphill and down dale. You need to do some good bit of landscape research. And next time I see you, Derek, I'll tell you how to do that. There is a way that you'll be able to find a settlement if there is one.
Oh, great. All right. Cheers, Donna.
Okay, I can't tell
Dowsing
everybody.
rods. Dowsing
Dowsing
rods.
I mean,
I'm gonna have a go at that. I'm definitely gonna have
Ava and Mia says
Yeah.
the gold talk that was found this week by Ed Andy Hughes has got to be find of the week, and for him, find of a lifetime.
Fantastic.
And I just
I
so
haven't
happened,
seen it.
yes,
Yeah.
you have. I sent it
haven't.
you the other day. Sent it you today, even.
Did you? I've been
I might
busy
not have done.
today. No, you
I might
didn't.
not have done.
I would have remembered.
There you go.
Oh, look
Wow,
at that. What a grin. He looks like a chipmunk. That's what you call
Oh,
Chuck.
wow, fancy finding that.
Yeah.
Well
In
done,
the rain,
Andy.
by the looks of it.
Wow.
Well done. I bet you worked hard for that. I'd love to know what signal that made.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd love to know what that sounded like.
I bet he couldn't believe it when he found out.
I think you wouldn't, would you? You'd be kind of testing your faculties. Is it real?
Yeah.
Is it real? Yeah. I mean, it would be blinding if the sun came out. You know, if the sun was out, it would be glistening. But
Yeah.
you'd still be saying, what is it? Is it new? Is it new? Yeah. I found a gilded bracelet. Oh, that is one thing. Please, 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 please. Can I tell all the people who say gold gilding to get in the bin? It's gilded or it's gold plated, but it can't be gold gilded because gold means gold and gilded means covered with gold. So gold gilding, if you say
Donna,
it's
Donna,
gold gilded,
you're
it's
rambling.
gold gilded.
You're
Yeah, I
rambling,
know,
Donna.
but it's gilded or it's
Stop rambling.
not. You can't
Stop
have
rambling.
gold gilded.
Shh. Stop rambling.
It does my head in. Look, he's frowning. He's looking for something brilliant. Anyway,
I am. I've got. It's that time of the night, and I've got it lined up, but I don't know how to bring it to the stage.
Oh no! Well, he's trying. Adrian's put Dave in charge for a change, and I don't know what it is, David. Just saying.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, that might help because I couldn't see it.
Let me message you now because you'll have to see it anyway. Because apparently, I don't think I'm gonna. No, that's the wrong person.
Right. Okay. This could get interesting. You know, when Adrian gets the wool completely wrong, now and Dave laughs at him. This is.
No, it's not that. It's just he didn't prep me how to present it.
Oh right. I think you just have to put it up and then it's a reveal. You'll be able to see how easy it is. It's nice to see one of those. I only ever saw one of those reliquary boxes. I think it was the last year they actually had them for sale.
We were one of the first in the first batch that ordered.
Yeah.
Really?
The work's gone into that's incredible.
So you're huge fans of the Detectorists then?
Yeah,
I know how to do it.
Yeah.
And how many
it's
times?
so true to life. It is so true. It's very well written.
Did right, Dave? Before you put that on, this is so funny. So talking to an American guy. Oh no, it was last week on the show. Did you hear him? Who actually thought that the Detectorists was a reality TV show?
Yeah.
Really?
Really? It's that true to life. Yes, Dave, it works. Oh, nearly.
Oh, there you
go. Am I there?
Yes, but you need to go big.
What do you mean, go big?
Do you go big? No? You've got us on the side.
That's
anyway,
right. You're always on the side.
Okay, fantastic, Ed Andy. What a find. Right.
Look, it works.
Oh, we've already
Never
got
doubted you ever, Gayla.
number 21. So,
Of course, it's number 21. And then it's over to Derek and Ange to pick the numbers.
Yep.
Donna, you're keeping an eye out for who's first to answer. Tonight will be the final week for anybody to win a one of the new Swiss Army composite cleaning kits. One that pops out and everything. It's the final one because Graham said that he'd give us one every week up until Detectival. So there is a prize tonight and you will win. So anybody who has won recently,
Rob
obviously
Lewis
discount yourself. What?
Rob Lewis wants number 227.
Right. Don't think we
Anyway,
got that one.
yes, so we will have different prizes. Philip Wills said he still hasn't received the first 2-1. Philip, I think that Adrian's storing stuff up to give to you when he sees you. I think that was the last count. Right, you're not allowed to guess Christopher Graham before, or Paul, or Dean. Come on, Dean, you know better than that. Before we actually start pulling the numbers off. So, over to Derek and Ange for the
We're doing what to the numbers?
Pardon?
We're doing what to the numbers?
You're doing what to the numbers? Derek and Ange are going to say
No, what did you just say? What are we doing to the numbers?
I don't know. We're doing the
You
next
said
numbers.
pulling them off. That's a bit rude.
No, see, not down south. No, lost in translation.
Absolutely lowered the tone. Tony K would. So, Derek and Ange, it's over to you. And,
Okay,
and
number 29.
Donna. Have we got one of them? Oh, there it is.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
I'll say 30.
At Will Wen says he can hear crows. It is
24.
So it is not a strap end. It's not a horse harness or a buckle or a hairpin.
It's not a die-cast gun, is it?
Candle snuffer. Full time, it's
a
not
die-cast
a
gun with a ring around it.
Adrian thinks it's not a bell. Philip Wills not a tight pamper. Dean McAvally said looks like his hair is on the floor.
23.
But 21 is already revealed. Rob Lewis hairpin, Ava hairpin, Dark Knight Detectress a stick. Good guess, Dark Knight Detectress. Nick Berry says a spoon.
26.
D McAvally a key, Ava a spoon, Philip a spoon. Dave Moore,
28.
Roman ring, key is not a key. A bomb, said Philip Wills. Medieval key, said Gareth Howard's key. Skellywag key, Roman roach, spoon, pin, key.
20.
Marble, key, child's rattle, barrel tap, pendulum, fob seal, Roman lock.
27.
There are other numbers at the top as well, you know.
Chisel. Blimey, Philip Wills hasn't got this yet.
Number 2.
You see, I wouldn't get this from this either. Are you sure that's what you sent
Number
me?
10.
Yes, I'm sure.
Watchwinder, Bronze Age nose
Number
pick,
4.
chisel, sword hanger, toothpick, nose pick, harness mount, says Paul Tongue. It's
number
none of
5.
those. It is a strange thing that we haven't got this yet. Well, it isn't because it looks weird.
13.
I found a linchpin, Nick Berry. Fob seal. Oh, got it. Stop, Dark Knight. You won. It's a seal.
That bottom one looks like the ring off a tin of corned beef.
I don't know how they've come to that, but it's a seal.
There you go.
Oh,
It is a complete cast
without
lead
seal.
circular kosher meat seal with
Yeah.
Hebrew letters of post-medieval to modern dates.
I might have called that too early because he said fob seal and it's not a fob seal,
Yeah,
but I
that's
didn't know that because I hadn't seen it.
That's why I just said to you a seal.
Yeah, it's
I'd have
it's
said
not
the
a fob
fob seal
seal
one.
though. It
We'll
is
let him have
actually
it.
a lead seal.
Donna, stop
Yeah.
talking. The object comprises a large circular disc and a small oval disc, which are connected by an integral strip. The strip is circular in cross-section. The circular disc features 2 holes and a legend which reads kosher or kosher. The object has a whitish patina with some rust marks obscuring some of the letters. Discussion. The complete seal is sometimes referred to as a plumber. This is a seal for kosher chicken or meat killed and prepared according to appropriate procedure within the Jewish community, probably circa the 19th, though it could perhaps be late 18th. The Hebrew legend reads kosher or kosher and possibly refers to the office of the Beth Din, the chief rabbi. The continent exported kosher meat to London with a trade flourishing throughout the 17th, 18th and 19th centuries. Presumably the 2 holes in the circular section were used to attach the meat seal to the meat, and the smaller end was thus clamped to the larger. So there you go.
It's true. You don't often find a complete seal with the tag at both ends. So, Dark Knight, you know what to do. What email of yours is working, Mr. Editor at RCMD magazine?
Sadler_date. I'll write it in the comments.
Yeah. If you can email.
No, just go to the Big Detecting Show website, bigdetectingshow.com, and send a message in there.
Yeah, and we'll pass your details on to Smiler to the composite cleaning pencil team. So you've got a scratchy scraper twizzly thing. I've not had one in my hands yet.
Donna?
Yes.
Donna or Dave or anybody in the chat. So don't identify this because the flow doesn't seem to know what it is.
I actually sent you a picture of it earlier, Donna.
You did. Let me get it.
Thing.
Oh, it is a little container, isn't it?
It's a little container. Yeah.
Oh, I saw that and I thought that looks like a container, but I didn't see that it had got the lid with it. Let me just have a look.
Let me just.
Anybody, any ideas what it is?
Yeah.
I did send these pictures to.
It looks like it used to attach to something. It's the bottom of it. So originally it's broken off.
Isn't it not a? No, it's not.
What?
Yeah, it's quite.
Like something that you'd light.
Pop the.
I wondered that. First thing that came to my mind, it's almost like something off a chandelier or something, or like an ornament, you know.
I mean, it could be.
Flo was completely baffled.
Flo is completely baffled with it. There is actually a coat of arms on.
Yeah.
Donna, you're sacked.
Yeah.
There is actually a coat of arms on it.
Why?
Because somebody said sale about 15, 20 comments before Dark Knight
I didn't see it. I did not see it.
You're sacked.
I went through the whole lot of comments from where it says Tenbury or whatever.
There you go at the bottom. Ava Finser at 9:07 under Philip Wills saying pendulum.
Right.
And then
Ava, I missed that. But you both were really. It's not
9:08. It was the Dark Knight Detectorist saying so.
She was way before then. Smiler.
Sorry. Ava, we will sort something out for you.
I will give you a cuddle when I see you, Dark Knight. You'll be there tomorrow, I'm assuming. Can you see this now? You're not. I'm holding it up. Look.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It's got a design. The design to me, the design to me looks later-ish. So I'm looking at that and I'm seeing something.
Abbey?
Yeah, it was found not too far from Cumbermere Abbey in Shropshire.
Yeah, I mean it's
something to do with
not
that.
old with that shield on it, and it looks to me like it might be a fitting, like you say, from a lamp. So where you'd have a wick in it, and you kind of slide the top bit around. So
I was right. It's something that you light up.
Yeah.
How good am I?
You were thinking of a bong.
I was going to say it's not a bong, is it?
No.
Very posh one.
No, it looks to me like it's probably going to be like on an oil lamp or something because it's got a shield on it. So if it was on like a push table lamp or something like that, and then you'd just adjust the wick with the top bit like that because it's those sort of proportions. But I've never seen anything like it at all.
Well, I looked up the shield design and pattern. I can't find anything on it. The actual outer shield shape is a baroque design, apparently. So we're talking mid 1700s thereabouts.
Yeah, I mean, I would have said that. I would have said 18th century, so that'd be about right. Yeah. Anyway, it's a really good find. I mean, I love it when you find something that is a head scratcher, a bit like Dean's.
Yeah, I love that. That's half of it for me. I love finding a really good mystery. You know. Yeah. It was with Legend, I think. Actually, that was.
Dark Knight doesn't want a cuddle from me because he said if she guessed first, it's only right she gets the prize. Dave, there you go.
Oh, what a gent!
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
very gentleman of you, Jason.
I shall walk the other way when I see you, then, Smiler. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, Donna, I think he'll run the other. I mean, yes, he'll probably come to you for a hug or two.
I do. So somebody did put their hand out to me, and it's like, yeah, that does. It feels so impersonal. We do think of you all like family. So, what is your best find that you think you've had over the years, Derek?
That's certainly been the most enigmatic. That's been the big head scratcher because everybody's looked at that and nobody can come with a definite answer up till now.
Oil lamp for the 1700s.
Possibly.
Sure. Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, one of the best finds that I had was my first my fibula. It's only part of a fibula, and it looks like nothing. It's just a tiny wee thing. But when I dug that up, it was like I was bouncing around the field because I thought I found this thing that's like 1,500, 2,000 years old. You know, I'm the first person in all that time to handle this thing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a fantastic feeling when you get that. This isn't something you see in like a museum case. You know, you can actually touch this. You found this.
Exactly.
And there's that sort of connection between you and the person who lost it all that time ago. And it's the most amazing feeling. That's what I love about the hobby, really, is, you know, that sort of connection. Like when you find a hammered coin, you know, who dropped this? How did they come to lose it?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, the
it's
last person who touched this was
the
like
last person who touched it.
500 years ago, or 1,000 years
Yeah.
ago, or 2,000
It-
years ago. It just blows
And
your
it's the
mind.
most amazing feeling. It really is.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
look at it.
I hate it when you find a penny and you think some little kid probably got a smack round the side of the head for not bringing a load. So we've got to treat anyone, but anyway, tonight, haven't we? Because we haven't done this for a really long time, and we haven't rehearsed it either. How does it work, Dave?
Even though Donna decided that she wanted to make her own rules up, when there's already rules in place, and seeing that Angie's on the show, we decided to go for we're having a bit of book wars.
Ooh, very quiet.
Seeing that Jason was so very nice in passing the prize over to Mia, Jason, we're doing book wars. So how book wars work is somebody in the chat, which tonight will be Jason, will choose a page number. And the page number we'll all go to in the book, which tonight I'm going with A Beginner's Guide to Metal Detecting.
Do we reveal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which goes up to 98 pages. So how many pages has yours got, though? Yours will be a reference book with about 900 pages, where it Donna?
274. That includes the index, though.
And Ange?
229.
So, he's going for page number 10 straight away. Let's have a look at that.
Number 10.
I can't do number 10. Mine's a picture.
You'll have to go to the next.
Pick another one, Jason.
So I can go to 11.
Let's let him pick another one, so we're all right. And then we will read the first part of that. Oh, number 28, he says.
28, right. Okay.
So we will read the first full paragraph individually, and then yourselves can decide on which is the best book, the winner of the night. And I'll keep a note of it, and then near the end of the year, we'll do some more, obviously. And then near the end of the year, if I can find paper, because I've just got crap everywhere, we will have the playoffs. So we'll have the semi-finals and the finals like we did a few years ago, where I think I'm right in saying that the Accidental Detectorist won.
It did, actually. Yeah, it did. Good book.
What am I? So, Ange, would you like to begin?
Okay. From across the field, Stephen waved. Cole pretended not to see him and dug for a fake signal that wasn't there. Crouching down, he sunk his shovel into the earth a few times. When Cole looked back up, his rival was heading his way with a huge smile. Oh, for heaven's sake. Cole filled back his small hole and waited for Stephen to get to him. The lad started talking about what he'd just dug before he'd even reached him. The words floating over made Cole's stomach drop like a stone.
Ooh. You left us on a cliffhanger there, Ange.
I know.
Over to you, Madam Gypsy.
Most people are now familiar with the fact that the unit of cultivation was the strip, which varied in area and in length and breadth, according to the nature of the soil and the lie of the land. The standard or normal size of 1 acre, 220 yards long by 22 yards wide, was only rarely found in most parts of England. Strips of half an acre or even 1/3 of an acre were probably the most usual. A bundle or parcel of strips all running in the same direction, made up of what was known as a furlong or cultura in contemporary documents, so that the field or campus, the largest unit of all, was made up of scores of furlongs of varying shapes and sizes, and hence of several hundred strips.
My turn. An example of this is part of a site we have been detecting on for many years. When examined on Google Earth initially, it didn't seem too exciting. However, looking at the 2005 period, it was a different story altogether, for clearly visible was a vast, sprawling Iron Age settlement. Later searching uncovered numerous Celtic and Roman coins. It is worth remembering that even with Google Earth, not all sites may reveal themselves so dramatically. For example, try having a look at known villa or settlement sites. They might just appear as dark patches or soil or crops, often offering hardly anything visible. So it's worth looking around for similar markings. We have found over 20 previously unknown settlements by using Google Earth. Ladies and gentlemen.
We reveal?
No, we'll let them choose the winner. We'll keep an eye on. I'll keep an eye on who's got the most names, and you can chat amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Chat amongst yourselves.
That's how sorry, chat amongst ourselves.
We'll chat amongst ourselves.
I was going to ask you, Derek, the worst detecting day ever. We've all had one of those where you get lashings of rain and covered in mud, or you find nothing.
It was a club dig. I remember it. Yes, it was. And I don't know it was a January, I think, and it snowed. And it slitted, in fact.
That.
And you're walking along, and it was when I got the Eurotech Pro, which is not a lightweight machine, and there's snow all over the ground, and you're trying to swing through it, and of course the snow sort of sticking to it, and it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and stuff this. I can't go this anymore today, so we came away eventually. But yeah, that was.
So how deep was the snow?
Oh, it's a good 6 inches deep.
I was going to say I went to
which doesn't sound deep, but when you're swinging a coil through it after a while,
it does. Yeah, it does get. Yeah. Well, you get a kind of an ice build up, and I mean you can't get good functionality. But you see, you're supposed to get actually quite good signals, aren't you? When you get that really cold, hard ground. When I was a club member years ago, it was snowing and we called the dig off, but I had to go up to the meet point just to make sure nobody'd actually arrived, and this one bloke had come miles just to come to the dig. So I thought, bugger it. I said, look, I'll just go home and get my detector. So cleverly, I don't know if you know this trick, guys, it's winter coming, pair of ladies' tights underneath your trousers. Yeah. Forget long johns, forget anything else, ladies' tights. It's honestly works.
What happens if you've got a wife who's about that big and you're me?
That was the same as me and Sir Stuart, really, to be fair.
Because if I trump, my legs will be going like that.
He'd get one leg in, I think. But yeah, I mean, we went out and I think we lasted a couple of hours. He found a potin. He was chuffed, but we were like snowmen coming off that field, and it was so cold. And I was actually felt reasonably warm, and he was nearly dying, but he was determined to find something. Yeah. So it just goes to show we're all a bit mad. How are we doing then?
Dark Knight Detectorist, he's gone a bit mad. He's instead of putting things on his detectable checklist, he's wrote beers in the comments instead. It's currently 3 for me, 3 for Ange, and 1 for Donna.
Yeah, nobody likes it. Can I tell you what it is?
Yes.
It is that.
The making of British
Hoskins. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I should have recognised that.
I think you heard that, didn't you?
Yeah, I used that
one. Learn. if those of you out there, people say, how do I know so much and all of this? You want to learn about landscape archaeology. You want to learn how to go out and find sites. And you can read, because it's a read, but it is it's not big words, it's easily accessible. But it teaches you how the landscape of the real people evolved.
I did my degree in environmental studies, Donna. So
he's the godfather.
The making of the Cockney landscape was by Bob Hoskins, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Adrian's not here. Someone else joke.
He did a TV series, I think, back in the early 80s. There was a TV series based on this. He's written several books. some of them are kind of thinnish, like photographic books with not so many words in. But get yourself a copy, read it. It will teach you so much that is right in front of you that you didn't even know. It will teach you what things are. It will teach you how people moved around the landscape. Fantastic book. And what did you have?
That was the losing book anyway.
It was, yeah. So, but go out and buy one. And
what book was yours?
Sounded good. Oh,
Finders Creepers.
Finders Creepers.
Is it good?
Screamers.
Is it good?
Wrong
yes.
person.
Yeah.
I've got a copy, but I've not read it.
Yeah.
So
There's some good stories in it.
There's quite a few mistakes in it, I must admit. Sort of odd words missed out of sentences and that kind of thing. But
I'm like that when I speak. Ange.
Needed an editor. Is it? So it's not. Is it? Does it turn out like Derek's weird mystery gun with the ring over the top, where he has to bury?
There's one or two things.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's one or two probably similar to that. Yeah,
They're short stories. Yeah.
So I don't think I've got that one. I'm pretty sure.
You haven't got this one.
I think I've got every single one apart from that one. I don't know.
This one.
What?
No.
This one or mine, Donna?
I definitely haven't got yours, but I don't think
it's by Doug Down.
He was at they were when they were for sale at Detectival last year, I want to say.
And RCM, I think.
And
RCM.
Yeah.
I got it through the website.
Yeah,
I do remember seeing them. I have got another Mudlarking one to read, so maybe I'll do that for the next one I'm on.
Yeah.
So Beginner's Guide to Metal Detecting is available from Greenlight Publishing
by Julian Evan Hart and Dave Stookie. That's Mr. Stookie who was on You've Been Framed.
I've got Julian's book. It's very good.
It is indeed.
And also those down that line, Advanced Detecting Norfolk Wolf. Can't recommend it highly enough.
Yes, I've got that. That's brilliant. That's really good.
That's like the Bible of detectives.
It is.
Keep going back. Read it once a year. Remind yourself to slow. I was going to swear then, but slow the beep down.
Yeah,
I've got that one here about the dinosaur that can't spell.
Yeah, that helps you, darling, and especially if you're feeling a little bit anxious.
Yeah.
I've got several of those. I've got a brewer's as well, but that's for after you've had a drink. See, that was an academic joke. No, sorry.
Well, I'm going to have to stop Donna from talking now because we're coming to that time of the show. I've got to shut up, woman. I'm talking. I've got to give kudos to Donna.
They're like a married couple.
They're as bad as us.
I've got to give kudos to Donna because I said to her at the weekend, right, Donna, seeing you're coming on the show this Thursday, you can go and get us a guest. And I think she's got us about 18, so fair play. Well, 3 anyway. I can remember 2 of them. Stephen Brame, he's going to come on the show. Who else was it?
Stephen's going to come on. Steve Corder's going to come on. And
Steve Corder.
Nick Berry won't come on because he's too shy, apart from the fact that Nick's going to come on and have a chat with me about art and his creative process. And we're going to talk all about how he gets to where he gets to with his manufacturing. I'm talking about that. If you see me at Detectival, Nick, I hope I'm going to get one, but he's made some brilliant key rings with the, scan code on. What are they called? What are they called?
QR code.
Yeah, I don't do tech. But anyway, so if you see me, I can offer you the key ring and you can scan it into your phone and you will be hopefully linked through to the show. Subscribe.
I know there's a picture in the group. What's his name? Nick. I have noticed, as I said before, I have noticed that you'd messaged. Oh, stop it. Stopping thing.
No, it's a brilliant idea, Nick. So what it means is I can go around and do what I normally do, and he said no problem. Nick, you're an absolute gentleman. It was such a pleasure to meet you. Look at those. It's got volume on and everything.
I'll catch up with you at the next
I
one.
want one.
I've made a few key rings for you, mate. They've all got QR codes on the back as well to your to the big detecting show. Yeah.
Very much appreciated, Nick.
Well, mate, see you soon.
Brilliant.
He's a star. Such a nice guy. Really genuinely nice guy. And he is, I mean, anyone who hasn't met him, he's about 6'4". He looks smaller than that, but he's actually about
Connor, he's smaller than you.
Don't say that. I wanted it to be a surprise. He's lovely. We got on really well.
Well, people are going to go around looking for a strapping 6'6" Hulk, and they'll be like,
I'll tell you what, his personality is about 8 foot. He's a really nice guy.
He is. He's lovely. Right, Ange and Derek, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for the invite.
And I'm sure it's nice for the people in the chat who all speak to you every week to get to know you a little bit better as well.
Yeah.
Put faces to names.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And such a nice couple. I can't wait to meet you both actually at a rally now and sit and have a
we will do. We must do.
Hopefully next year. To be honest, Donna, I mean, we were, like I say, booked to camp, and I love camping.
Yeah.
But I'd had a bone marrow biopsy a couple of days before, so camping wasn't really a very good option for me this year.
Yeah.
So hopefully next year.
And hopefully you're on the mend, anything to get you better, Ange, and we can sit around a little campfire and talk about your book collection and mine.
Yes.
That sounds brilliant, yeah.
And mine. I've got a library too.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your
absolutely.
Taurus.
Right, we will be back next week. Adrian will be back. And hopefully we will be able to reveal a little bit more about tonight's event in London, which was the launch I don't know if it's a launch.
I can't say even that. They were in a special place doing special things for a special.
Everybody knows. Somebody in the chat said that somebody's gone live from there. But there's a launch show, I think, a product launch of multiple or singular, I'm not sure, products.
Are they
so hopefully we'll be able to discuss more next week. What was that, Donna?
Are they relaunching Fray Bentos pies? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
I've got one in the cupboard. I've got one in the cupboard. Yes.
I love the pastry on those.
How old is it though, Derek? If you've got one in the cupboard, how old is it?
Not that long.
It's not that long ago.
They're about £7 now.
You see, Derek, if you're anything like me, you can't share one.
I know. Yeah. Once it's open, that's it.
Fray Bentos pie and beans.
Oh.
Right. We will see you all next week. Same time, same place. Thank you, Derek and Ange. Thank you, Lady M. Thank you, everyone in the chat. And we'll see you next week. Good night, everyone.
See you later, guys.
See you next week.
Good luck if you're at Detectival.
Happy Detectival.
Bye.
Bye.